Assalamualaikum. My name is Akila Farha binti Abdul Rahim and my matric number is 200709.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Amira Batrisha binti Muhammad Badrul. My matrix number is 200214. Today we will present about rock salt.
Today we will be discuss about the structure of the rock salt, and the first one we will be discuss is the type of the structure. Second is the number of anion and cation in this structure. Third is the location of each of the atom. The fourth is the coordination of the number of coordination of this structure, and the last one is the number of formula unit.
This is the structure of rock salt. The lattice type of rock salt is phase cubic centered. As you can see, the chloride ion is the arrangement is at corners and also faces.
Anion in this structure have 4 and also cation also have 4. This is because anion have 8 corners and 6 faces, which we need to calculate 8 corners by 1/8 and 6 faces by 1/2, and we will get 4. The number of cation in this structure is also 4 because we have 12 edges and 1 center. The edges is we must time by 1/4 and the center is 1. Then we will get 4.
The location of atoms in NaCl or rock salt, for anion, which is chloride, there is 8 atoms at corners and also 6 atoms at faces. For cation, which is sodium ion, there is 12 atoms at edge and also 1 atom at center. For octahedral holes in NaCl, it is FCC array anions with cations inside octahedral holes. It is also can be viewed as FCC array cations with an anion inside the octahedral holes. So they both produce the same pattern. As you can see here, the center is sodium ion. Around that is chloride ions. Each of chloride ions will be surrounded by an octahedral of sodium ion. Same goes as chloride ion. If there is another cube here, each of sodium ions will be surrounded by an octahedral of chloride ion.
The coordination number of this structure is 6. This is because the number of the faces that touch the center is 6.
The unit cell for NaCl is 4. The calculation is same as Akila mentioned before for the number of anion and cation in NaCl. However, I mentioned before that NaCl has phase cubic centered structure, so we only calculate for the anion that form FCC structure. So the calculation, we only calculate 8 atoms at corners and also 6 atoms at faces. So for the corners we use 1/8, while at the faces we use 1/2. So we calculate it, we get 4. The unit cell is 4.